Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. Stay on a sim as long as needed before you start using a real money. You're very welcome to take or copy some of our signals uh, as long as you are on a sim and at your own risk. We're not responsible for your trade. All our videos are based for educational purposes only. So please try to be wise with your future trading and learn a bit before you start using a real money. Normally we start at 10 o'clock, but because today is a Friday, we start in early and um, then we have released the new version on the zone, the new automated trade. And for the ones that just follow us today, as you see, this is a fully automated trade or an ATM. You can use both. As you see here, the ES, you'll get signal here on the left upper corner. It says a new signal. It says a sell, and then it gives you the 288.25, the entry target for today, and 29.83.25 is the target. We are 16 ticks from the entry signal, not the whole day. NASDAQ, we had a new signal, and those you can be used on the ATM, fully automated or manual trade as you like. And this one here is a 78.49.25 as an entry point, target 78.18, and that's a 70 ticks based on one contract and 1 minute only. Again, the whole market analyzer is based on 1 minute and one contract. Right now, based on 1 minute and one contract, total up 573 ticks into the profit, targets hit, and this is the black ones, is the zone automated trade we have just released yesterday and today, and we will be covering a lot of that. As you see here on the new automated trade for the zone, this is a 3 minutes chart, which I strongly recommend to our traders. Use the 3 minutes fully automated, or if you want to, you can use the 1 minute. But if we examine between the 1 minute and we examine between the 3 minutes, is practically the same entry and the same number. This is a really a technical area. Entry is not, you don't need to optimize, tweak, and all this nonsense. It is right there, right here, and you just go ahead and activate it, and that's it. As an example, if we this is between the 3 minutes and the 1 minute. If we take another example as well, we have two in the trade right now. If we look at the CL 1 minute and the CL 3 minutes, because this one here is based on one contract, is already exit one of the trade. But if we look at the entry, it's 56.70 and 56.69. There is one tick in between the 1 minute and the 3 minute. So this has become irrelevant because this is an extremely technical area you are coming in. It's not like those conventional automated trade, just take it. Another announcement that we have released the T7. We have rebuilt the T7, and now it is also we have released the T7. So on Monday, because we need, and this is the CL trade on the T7. On Monday, I'm going to open the room for members only. No guest is allowed. I'm going to be open a little bit early on Monday so we can give a support, or if anyone have a question before the webinar started on Monday, because the summer break is around the corner, and we want to make sure that every member is in a good condition and all ready to go before our summer break. Another thing is tomorrow the support team on standby. If it's anybody want to use the support team, to upgrade the T7 or fully automated trade and the zone if you are qualified for it. If you have a subscription, you are qualified for it. And then they will come and do both for you. So tomorrow, the support, normally on Saturday, there is nobody working, but you're very welcome on Saturday because we need to make sure everyone up and running by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. You should be all set, ready to go, fully updated, and because also we are a human. Sometimes we like to enjoy the summer like anybody else. So. So please remember to come um, um, on Monday a bit early so we can catch you and see if you have a problem, or if you need guidance, we can guide you, or if you need the support team that will come in and they will be available tomorrow if you need anything. So that's the end of that. Right now, we have 562 in the target based on one contract, but on the automated trade, we are using two contract, and you can use fully automated trade, or you can use an ATM, or you can use a re-entry point, and then depends what you want to do, you can do. The same story apply for the forex, that you have a new signal, and then it gives you the entry price and the target. And then if we look at the total pips here, it is 169.4. It is the total pips on this forex. So if you wanted to do that, you can follow the forex as well. And then in between, we will be covering the swing trading, the other kind of swing trading, and this is just a normal swing trading. It is, and we are using the same time frame. We're not using the Nasdaq on Renko and the YM on a line break and range bar and all this whatnots. No, we are using one time frame. It is a clean cut, straightforward, 100% transparent. There is none of this hula bully trading. So this is what the ES fully automated on a swing trading. And right now we are on the ES 1,115 based on one trade, one entry. And it does do automatically. There is no set for tweaking a trade and stop, and a stop loss is all automatic. You just those swing trading is a base on and off. Uh, uh, and this one here is the YM. Also, is a 3 minute. It's the same time frame. None of this junk. So this is also the 3 minutes, and also it does not require any optimization or anything. You just turn on, turn off basis. If this market moving, it is your lucky day. If the market is not moving today, then welcome to trading. That's the end of it on this type of automated trade. There is nothing can be done. If the market moving, you will be making tons of money. The market not moving, we cannot get your hair out of an bull-headed man. So this is how it is. Welcome to trading. On the other hand, this one here, whether it's the market is moving or not, you can always find the trades to take. And also, we can cover some of the scalpers today. We have a okay run on the scalpers, but we have um, a little hit on the scalper with the Nasdaq. The 30-year Treasury bond has been amazing today, and it is okay on the scalping part. And we also have the re-entry. I mean, there is so many things, and there is more coming in to your direction all the way from now till New Year Eve. We are about to get a lot of good stuff out. As you see right now, the Nasdaq on the new Autotrader just took a new trade, and what is the beauty about it? The Nasdaq has hit the target, made 62 ticks based on this market analyzer, and it is done. Cashing in, we are done with that. Actually, we did much more than 65 ticks on that trade, and then there we go. Here is your fib line come back and pick up from the opposite direction. This is a really amazing. And then immediately to the ones to our traders, the ones they just got it today, just make sure you can just go ahead and turn it on a micro account and try to get the feel of it and enjoy your trades on that. So there is not much going on right now. So again, guys, on the T7, we gotta be covering the T7 again. This is a new, clean version, bug-free, very well done, and it is an amazing. It is very much live that fully automated trade, and we will be covering that on Monday. We will be covering the zones on Monday, and we will be covering a lot, and we want to make sure every trader got the everything good before we even we start the summer break. One of the things today, if we notice on this new zone, we have actually, if you notice on the Nasdaq, we have the decision point to much earlier prediction, and this is comes once a day, and your decision point was at 78.69 in early prediction. This one is one time a day. And look at this baby. It just came in right through it once we have hit this prediction. This comes one time a day, and it was beautiful. And then look at this baby. It gives you the entry, and it gives you where the target is going to. This is beautiful, and was added on your Zone Plus, the Zone Pro version, and a lot of stuff has been added on this version. Also, if you notice, guys, you have the institutional target, and those they usually hit every day from 11 to 12 o'clock, except on Friday they hit on very early on Friday. They hit on the first hour with the trading, and this is exactly we are coming to the target too on the on the Nasdaq, and this is where, and here is your target 3 is all the way down to the 7,800. This is an amazing. If we notice right now those targets you have seen on your chart, have you seen how this market just bounce back from those? This is a profit taken from the target too, and right now it's 9:45, and look at this one. It is right on the clock every single time. Profit taken on a target 2 and a target 1, and then the market bounced back, and now it is going back exactly to the target 1 where the profit was taken. And this is a really, really amazing numbers. Not too many people have those numbers. So this is a really something, and this is a really something you will be enjoying yourself with. So we have the decision points, we have the institutionals daily target on it, we have the Fed, it is a fully blooded version where after many years, that's all what I need. It is more than what I need to trade on a daily basis. And this is a really in conjunction with the floor and fib. And then what we have given you on the top is giving you the high time frame, and the high time frame, which direction the high time frame, and where is the down target. So this is a really amazing in conjunction with the floor and fibs and your zone. And there is no way a human can make a mistake. Whether you are taking a manual trade or an automated, you know exactly where you are in the market. This is the key. It's not by blaming the trader he didn't follow the rules. The market don't care about your rules. I don't care about my rules. Don't care about anybody's rules. But we need to know where we are in the market. This chart is giving you precisely where you are in the market and where is your situation when you are in trouble or when you are any trade, we need to maximize our profit. This is where the story where you say, well, I need to become a professional trader. Well, this is it, guys. You cannot make it here. You cannot make it anywhere else. That is the end of the line. Right now we are 598. We are about to hit 600 ticks. Plus there is a scanner coming. We already to our members. We have covered that on Monday, and now the programmers are working on the new scanner. On the It's going to be something else. There is a new scanner coming into the market analyzer where you can feed the scanner which future trade you want to trade, and then once the signal come in, it's going to go ahead and scan it with a daily profit target. It is a very straightforward. There is no charts, and the scanner is going to take those trades for you, close position on your daily target. This project now, it is on. We are on a full speed with it, and they are working on it on a full speed. So probably you should receive it after our summer break. So now there is a pullback on the after you. Another thing is you enjoy the other system where it says a daily target, and you can see here on the CL, this is a different system in conjunction with your projection and fibs and zones and floor and fibs and all that. So right now we are taking on the black one. We're not taking there's a new signal on the Russell buy. It is an entry 69.7 and a 15753. It is the target. This is a fully automated. I don't have to do anything. The full automated trade will be taking those trades as you see here. The fully automated trade taking that trade, and now we are just going on to this one here. When we are putting like this chart here, or like this chart here, we are putting the entry signal, and we are putting the new automated trade, and then we know exactly where is this market pulling back and where is the projection is going to be. So we can, if you notice how this market came in exactly to the 29.79.75, and then it is a pullback to this number 85.50, and then we are going back to retest this number because after the target, the institutional, this is where it was cash in. So if this market trying to break the 29.79, we are going all the way down to the 73. It is an extremely, extremely much more advanced trading than anything you ever seen. And that is not a sale talk. We are proud, very proud, to come in live every single day, put on our neck online, not collecting email, not doing anything, not charging you money, and showing you every day consistency. This is a big challenge where 97% that will fail to come in live every day at 10 o'clock, put their neck out in the line and show their products live, not some kind of pre-made video from Hollywood at the end of the day. And that is the end of the story for that. So right now we have hit the target as you see on the chart. This is a 57.66. This is a daily target. Take it or leave it. You have $1,900 on that trade from this auto trade we have released for you today. And it is up to you. If you want to extend it, you can extend it. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. So right now the CL is going back to test the 79.50, and then we will be taking. Normally we start at 10 o'clock. I think we have said enough. And right now, if you want to look at the automated trade, the swing trade, and the one that we just showed you a while ago, right now those are the whole trades on those: the DAX 2000, CL 1700, ES 1200, YM, and then we are a little bit in red. We just started taking those trades, and we are a little bit in red on this T7. So this is what we have at the moment, and it's up to you what you want to do with all those information. Guys, normally, officially, we start at 10 o'clock, and we will be starting at 10 o'clock. Just right now, the market analyzer, we have 616 ticks into the profit based on one contract and 1 minute. 1 minute, every single day is 1 minute. and one contract on the market analyzer. So we start at 10 o'clock. Just hang in there, and we'll be with you back online at 10 o'clock. Thank you. Okay, guys, this one here is broken the 79.50. Now, the next one, final target is 73. 73 is your final target on that trade. Whew, I just lost my internet connection for 1 millisecond and then come back. Uh, oh boy. We climb into 694 ticks into the profit, and we're hitting about 700 ticks. All markets hit, and all the auto trades are doing very, very fine. And let's see what happened. Again, for our members, the one just come in late, on Monday we will be open a little bit early. So we want to make sure that every trader get on board properly, updated for the auto trades. We have a new version on the uh, T7, a total a new one, and then we have the zone. If you are qualified for it, you should get it. And this is the T7, a new version, and it just took a trade. Okay, so all all based on a market order. It's not based on a limited order. On the decisions point, I want to show you. We just showed a few minutes ago your Nasdaq, and now we will show you the 1 minute ES, and you can see where was the decision point on that one, and it is a really amazing, and we're done with the CL trade, and we finished with the CL trade. We still have the ES, and we are waiting on a new signal. That's it. There is not much we can do. If we notice on the ES, those your institutional target, and it's right on clock. The final target 3 today, it is 76, and that this is it. I mean, this is early Friday, but from Monday, the profit taken will be taken on if you are on that on those trades, 76, it will be profit taken. So you're gonna see how this market gonna kick back from those line. So on from Monday to Thursday, this is the T7. We just showed you is taking a trade, and it is a taking trade, and then you can adjust the the market analyzer on this, the trend stop and the stop loss on this one here. Um, and Monday through Thursday, you will have those targets show up between 11 and 12 before lunch, except a Friday. You should be done with them by 10:30, 11 o'clock max, those daily targets, and finished. So whoever took trades earlier today, he's done for today. And if he's not, he got to wait till after 1 o'clock, because on a Friday the market have the tendency to go one direction after 1 o'clock when all those retailers go home after they make a big mess on the Friday. Then on at 1 o'clock, most of the professional traders come back at 1 o'clock on Friday because you can find one direction for the market. Most of the Fridays is like this, either all the way down or all the way up. So it depends, but does not mean you need to keep positions open for a weekend. Don't do that. But at 1 o'clock, this is where 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:15. This is where the market go on a cruise control, and this is where most of the time goes on one direction. So this is where um, you find it is the best timing actually to trade either early on Friday or late on Friday, but not a middle. So every day there is a little bit different. But Monday, I don't like Mondays, that much. The rest of the weeks are okay, but we have to be careful on Mondays not to go overboard with the swing trading. It is much more on a Friday. It is on Monday. It's more like scalping on Mondays than swing trading most of the time, and then the rest of the week I prefer to swing trade the market. So scalping is good. It's healthy for Monday, but no matter what you do, do not start any kind of auto trade or do not take any trade on Sunday evening to Monday, because this is the worst time to take a trade, and this is where you lose money. We can see from the server sometimes which customers they have activate their ninja on a Sunday evening, and I'm just questioning to myself what they're doing on Sunday evening trading. You should not be trading at all on Sunday evening to Monday, Church Monday. On Monday, the best deal for you on Monday is to start trading when the market's open on Monday. Rest of the week, you can start the system 2 hours before, 3 hours before. It's very fine. But Monday, you should not look at the market on Autotrader before 9:30 morning on Monday. And this is I just give you my advice, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. But most 9 out of 10, you will not make money on Sunday evening, and then you're gonna start really south. Uh, Start your week is gonna make you a little bit nervous for the rest of the week. So don't do that. You just relax and start on Monday morning at 9:30, and keep your head off from the market on the weekend. So you will have a clean head when you start uh, on um, on Monday. So let's see what will happen. We're waiting on a new signal. The market is changing direction. It's going to take a little time to turn around, but we are waiting on a new signal here on the first column. So if I'm occupied, you gotta go and keep your eye here on the first column. You will get a new signal, entry price, target, automatic. So you don't need to make a decision, do anything. This is very convenient. Be careful with the YM. The YM, you have a re-entry point. You see this one here on the orange number, 26859. Be careful with that one. On the Nasdaq, you have a re-entry point at 783250. So there is no long, guys. There is no long. Keep your eye on those. And the Nasdaq most likely now went from target one to target two, and now is going back to target three. So we're not out of the wood yet with the short. So be careful how you are playing your game, and don't jump on the trade before the time. So we wait on the new signal. When it tell us to go long, we will go long. But right now, you are a way long way from home, because those numbers here, and the re-entry point right there for a short re-entry point. So please do not uh, um, uh, get involved into the long trade. We do not have a long trade. We have a pullback re-entries only. So let's wait and see. Lou, you can always keep your zone on. I mean, I'm talking about manual trades, sir. But also there is something. If you really wanted to be a little bit more advanced trader, which I fell with a lot of traders to push any buttons, but also, like what I said right now, Lou, um, that there is no long trade. Okay, on your automated trade, you have a long only or a short only. You see, so as long as this market go into the short side and we don't have a long side, I don't see why you need your auto trade to take long. So when we saying is we're not out of the wood with the long with the short. You can also activate. You have those buttons. You can activate those and say stay on the short trades. But uh, in my experience, a guy with an auto trade, 50% do not like to touch anything. So I have showed before in a room, I have showed live, I have showed many times that when a human can in, intervene with those and say long only or short only, can have a better performance. Because also automated to trade with somebody managing this auto trade, it is actually a silver bullet. But when a guy just looking at the number and dismissing the market movement, so whatever he gets for today, he gets for today. He has no right to complain, about anything. You cannot just fly blind, and so it depends how you want to play it, Lou. I don't know if this makes sense to you. For the zone, Lou, um, If this market going down, I don't mind to have the zones on, because the zone is gonna pick up the bottom and go with from the bottom to the top. So if this is an example, Lou, on this fib. This is the 1 minute ES. It did very well, and this is the 3 minutes. That's fine. And then I don't mind to close this one here and turn it back on and let it pick up the opposite direction. I don't mind to do that on that one, because it's doing the calculation itself. It's giving you the decision points. Where are they? And it's calculating everything. It's calculating everything. You know. So this is not just a normal basic auto trade like a MACDs, ATRs, all this nonsense. This is a really technicals, and so if this market is about to bottom up here on this one here, I don't mind to close, let's say the ES with a good profit and keep it on, because it will pick up the opposite direction. So that's what we are going to do right now. We're gonna leave the 3 minutes on. That will be lovely if somebody have a sub account, so he can enjoy both of direction if he doesn't want to do anything. Let's go ahead and close this one here. This one here closed, made 1400, like the 3 minutes, absolutely. But now we are about to close those positions, and I will keep my eye on it for you. Once it hit the bottom, it's gonna take the opposite direction trade. Absolutely, can predict where is, the support, resistance, and all this. So we still have one more trade here. Let me close it. It's coming to close. There we go. It closed. I don't mind to leave this one on. Again, for the guys that just arrived today, we need the support team. It will be open tomorrow for anybody need help. And we have an update on the Zone Plus. If you have a subscription and you have purchased the full package and you have a subscription zone, you're qualified for it. The others are not. It's very simple, straightforward. The first release is going to be for the ones who have subscribed to the zone and they have the full package. So this one here, they can update this one for you, and they can update the T7 for you. It's a newer version. The other ones we should be removed, and we are on this new version, totally new version, and this is a basic version, and it's coming on top of it is around I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 different entries and filters. So it's gonna be, we're gonna add the buttons, we're gonna add the panel on it, but this is just a basic version, and then we will be releasing sometimes by the end of next month. You should have a full version with a huge automated trade on the T7 from a different kind of entries and a filter. So this is just the basic version we are releasing right now. So as you see, we closed the 1 minute. We kept the 3 minutes running. And guys, you can have one lot on the 3 minutes and one lot on the 3 minutes, because they are taking a plus minus one take, because it's not really has nothing to do with your time frame. So you can use 1 minute here and 1 minute here under the same account. There is no big deal. You can use one lot here and one lot here. So you can close this one lot here, But if this one is going to take long, it's going to close that one here. No, don't do that because you're going to get messed up. No, you cannot do that. You have to have a sub account because right now this automated trade closed those trade, and now it's going to be looking where is the support to go the opposite direction, where this one here is still taking the trade. That's why I preferred the ATM on it. I do not want it to be on a full automated because I want the traders to get involved a bit with the trader, a little bit one day, every day, and then they start picking up how to trade by themselves. And this is a very healthy. We could have made it a full automated and send it out and get it over with, but you're not going to get anything out of it. Our experience tells us that a guy with a fully automated is just going to look at numbers. It's not going to look at the bars. So we want you to look at the bars. We are forcing you on this one with all the respect to look at the bar. Also, if you see on that one here, the blue line here, was the decision point on the blue line, and it came in perfectly on the breakout. In the same time, if you notice the high time frame and the target is in the same direction, which is telling you, even if we're not the brilliant traders, it's telling us we are on the right direction. As an example, right now, if we want to take the CL, we can see the CL, it is both of them is pointing to the upper direction. So this pullback, now we know this is a pullback, and we know where we are about to get entry somewhere around 57.13. This is not a fully uh, equipped. This one here, it is made for the automated trade, but we know we can predict it where it's going to be around 57.12 as a re-entry, because you have those two bullets on the top. It is into the green. If we look at the ES right now, it is to the red, and it's telling us there is still a lot of beef. We're not over with the short trade. So those are small things here and there that can give you a little bit one step ahead from everyone else. If we look at the market analyzer, the only one we have a bad trade is on the Russell. Right now, total on a 1 minute, one lot, 736. For the ones come in now, we are started on a new scanner on the future trade, where the market, you feed the scanner which market, which instruments you will be using, and hit total daily target, and you don't need the charts anymore. So this one here, they start on that project, and looks good, looks nice. We just had a meeting how we need it to be done, and it's gonna be very friendly use. And for the guys that just don't want to fuzzle with the charts, the scanner is going to pick up the trace for you and close the trace for you. And once the targets hit, your daily targets hit, it's gonna force NinjaTrader to flatten out. I even discussed with the programmer to make it in a way where a trader cannot activate uh, those auto trades one more time. But then we decided to leave it because most of the time uh, we should be done at 12 o'clock. And we have some people, they go overboard and they go all day long, and they manage to lose everything we have built on the trading from 9, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. But we decided to skip that part, and we're not going to uh, force you not to trade. This is not our business. So we're going to leave it open. Once you hit your target, you can restart your scanner and go one more round if you want to. So this is an idea also for the scanner. If you are on a low budget, you can feed it with a micro ES, YM, NASDAQ, one contract or two contract. You can choose between each instruments how many contracts you want, and then you say daily target. Let's say you have a micro account, daily target 200, and you leave it. The scanner is going to go ahead and scan with the entry signals on the ES targets. Everything is going to do it without any charts. And this is the purpose, without any chart. and once it hits the daily target, it's going to shut down itself, and they start working on it, and it's coming to your direction. That's all what I can say. When it's ready, we will be sending it out. Now we climb it to 756 on a one trade on the 1 minute market analyzer, and there is nothing we can do. And as you see, we are going again to hit the target 3 on the Nasdaq, and we are again hit target 3 on the YM. Here, here is the key. Here is the secret where a lot of traders don't know about. 98% traders have no clue about this number. Watch this one here, folks. Once we hit target 3, you will see that market go sideways for half an hour. Why? Target, once this target hit, profit taken, there is nobody left in the market until lunch. And this is where you're going to get in trouble when you are auto trading blindly, or you are trading blindly and you're not aware of the bigger game. You just have your head stick into the MACD and an ATR. You're going to be whacked. How is it working for you? Has not been working for many years. Why you keep doing the same mistake? Watch this one here. Right now, it is 10:24 a.m. Once those targets hit, I challenge anyone can make $1 after that. And mark my words in it. Keep your eye on those two, and you will see. The final target for today, 26, is 6782 on the YM, and the final target on today is 7800. This is where they are driving it, guys. This is exactly where they are driving it. You will see. On the ES, look where it hit. Look where it's going to hit. The ES is done. It's a Friday. From now to 12 o'clock. Look at this. Why this market going up on your ES? Not because of your MACD and your ATR. Profit taken. It's right there. You're looking at it. Target 3 is done. Look at it. It's done. It's finished. Welcome to trading. Now the ES is going to drive you crazy. You watch it. Because of the ES hit the target 3, there is nothing left. Enjoy it. I'm going to stay quiet for a while. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Uh, this gentleman, I have a lot of respect for. He's been trading for 30 years. And this is what he sent me right now. I have spent over $200,000 in a software. The guy has been around for 30 years trading. Okay. He's not a newbie, that's for sure. And he spent 200,000 on a software and education, and nothing beat the BBT. Where you were 30 years ago, Sam? Well, I was having better time. I was trading by myself. I was enjoying myself much better. The telephone, the support don't stop for 24 hours a day. You know, the emails, 300, 400 emails a day. So um, I really miss it. Oh, sorry. I've been. Yeah, Lou, did you talk to Danielle about it? So tomorrow we will do the full installation. Uh, Let me. I'm sorry, I didn't read your messages. If you know how to do it, Mr. Koo, you know, do it yourself. If you have a subscription, I know you have the full package, so you are eligible for it. And if you want the support team to come and do the installation for you, they are available all day tomorrow. And now probably everyone is here online, and we want to make sure this coming up next week, everybody has been updated because we're getting closer to the summer break, and it is very important. We have a new signal on the Russell sell 64.7 target 597. The auto trader just took it. We do not come and tell you we called the trade for you half an hour ago or something. The auto trade took that trade, and the signal is right in front of you, and then you can see where the signal at and how much it made money. It's 100 transparent here, and what you see, what you get. For non-members, please try to be on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. We're just helping you out with the real trades here and trying to teach you how to trade. And also you have this one here, Mr. Koo, on the T7. It's a totally new version. You have to remove the other one, and you have to put this a new one. So we will be covering that on Monday, sir. And everyone try to come in before 10 o'clock because we are going to give full support also before the webinar start on making sure all your licenses are activated. I really would like everyone to be on top of everything by Monday. So we will not, those guys are not going to respond when they are going somewhere on a holiday. They're not going to respond to your how to color an indicator, how to remove a file. They're not going to respond to those emails. But of course, it will be 24 hours. If you have a license problem, there is a hotline for 24 hours. But beside that, they're not going to respond on how to change an indicator color. Did you say the new auto trade software? Yes, Carmen, the Zone Plus and the T7 has been released. Both of them has been released. Honestly, after we are done with the live YouTube, I have I have a date with my baby girl. We are going to have lunch together outside. So, and I look forward to go out with my girl, my baby girl. So you can wait till when I get back from lunch after we are ate lunch with my daughter, or if you want to, Saturday we are open all day long on Saturday. So this is the T7, uh, and I look forward to have a peace talk with my daughter. Um, I'm not gonna give any support right now online. I'm already booked. This is the Russell, the one we just called the trade for you, gentlemen. I'm sorry, this is the only thing we have right now. And okay, Monday before the webinar, I'm gonna sit down before we start the webinar. And actually, we had a signal on the CL. I didn't see that. And this is the CL trade, new signal, and we will do. Yeah, thank you, Lou. Just tell Danielle it will be better for tomorrow. Both of you can be activated for the T7. Peter. Okay, for as I said, guys, tomorrow the support team is there, and today I have a date with my daughter to eat lunch, so I look forward to do that. Uh, and then either after lunch or tomorrow the support team can activate. Mr. Virgillo, super. Live trade. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Zigorf. It's working. I'm glad. Mr. Virgillo, 2,100 live on that trade. Thank you, sir. $2,000 on that trade. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. Virgillo, every week, practically, he drove $50,000 out of his account from the Ninja Trader account. This guy is a real trader with a real money. Again, guys, not on the Skype. Shoot email to the support team and include your machine ID. And if you have a subscription on the zone, that will activate your zone, the new one, the newer version. And if you need help installation, they will be glad to. But they will do that. I'm not gonna get involved in it. Just shoot an email to one of those emails, and yeah, Jim. I think I forgot, but we just had an update today from 04 to 05. So I'm not sure if I sent you the 05 version. And there we go. This is the 05 version. Just remove the old one and put the new one. Mr. Ernest, yes, we can do that. But if you are not served today, you will be served tomorrow. I apologize. Um, Thank you, Mr. Cole. We don't do that very often, but today it is special. Guys, do you remember what we have said? This is your new auto trade. Do you remember what we have said on the version on the target 3? Do you remember what we have said? Everything we say is documented, by the way. And what we said about target 3. Okay, and what we have now on the Russell is coming to the target 3, but there is a potential to go to 59. Let's see if it's going to do that. Let's see if it's going to do that. If they want to push it down, let's see. We are 884 ticks into the profit based on one contract, and I look forward to send out the new scanner we are building right now. The new scanner you built, you put what you want, what instruments you want to trade, you put your daily target, and the scanner start looking for a trade without activating any chart. So we have something for everyone. For the guy want to scalp, for the guy want to swing, for the guy, no matter what you're gonna do with him, he's not gonna look at the chart, and for the guy wanna take a trade and learn how to trade and make a career out of it. So there is something for everybody. For me, even we are sending the scanner out, I strongly recommend to look at that chart, because one day it pays off in the future, around the Christmas, around the holidays, in the summertime, when there is the market not moving, you will always can go into the market and get money. You cannot call a career by just automated trade. You have to look at the chart. We provide auto trades, we provide signals, we provide automated signal, ATM signal, re-entry signals. We have them all. But let's don't kid each other. How hard to look at this chart, the black one, how hard it is. You have the entry, target, and like now we have the Russell told you signal, entry, and it give you the price. And this is the last one we call. Go back to the video and you will see this is the last one we call. You can take it manually or automate it. This is still the same number, and we can manage. And I like the ATM because I can manage, and we still can manage the trade. If we wanted to, we can pull it back, we can extend the target, we can do anything we want. And if we wanted to use fully automated, you can fully automate it and not looking at it. So there is something for everyone. One of the key we have done on the T7 right now, there is two advantage on the T7 we have done, because we started from the beginning. It was the worst nightmare. It was the highest pain. What we have done right now, the trailer stop should not be very close to the trade. Why? You can, on your T7, you can use a 25 ticks of stop loss, or 10 ticks of stop loss, and 25 ticks trailing stop is irrelevant. If this market trending, and you leave the trailing stop away from it, there is two system on the automated trade on the T7. If this market going down, it's gonna stay based on your trailing stop. If this market is changing direction, changing trend, it's gonna dismiss your trailing stop and it's gonna close itself. It's going to close itself. It's gonna override your trailing stop if this market decide to change direction. So there is a very well advanced trading on this one here, and it is most of the traders, they make a mistake on this, and they try to use trailing stop very close to protect their profit. I respect that. But on that T7, you don't need to do that, because if this market, the trend into your direction, is gonna is no longer glue into two indicators and call it auto trade. It's no longer that. If this market stay in, and here's our trend and stop here, I use 15 or 20 ticks. I forgot. We still tested it. And we have left a gap between us and the price. Why? Because this market is gonna pull back, re-enter, pull back, re-enter, pull back, re-enter. Anyway, if this direction start changing direction on this one, immediately the auto trade is gonna close it and is gonna protect your $750. So it is very smart and very clever how it has been done. So this is really, and it is optimizable. We have tested the optimizer, and I'm not gonna give support on it when we are on a live. And for the ones they need support, please send an email. For the ones needs help, send it to the team viewer. And tomorrow, everybody gonna be online tomorrow for full support and activation, everything you need. We are going to be, all of us, online tomorrow. We need everyone to be ready by Monday, and everybody set to go by Monday. So it will not be uh, before the summer break comes in. Uh, and we want to make sure everyone, before we take the holiday, 1 week holiday, everybody is set well. So I cannot give any support right now when we are live. Okay, for the ones followed us on the Russell, you're doing very fine. We work on an it is a standard, Lou. It's Eastern time. It's the standard time, and you give us your feedback, and whenever they are ready, after 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, they shoot you email. They tell you, send us your team viewer or me. You can Skype me for you and Danielle. But we will be, so this one here has to be closed right now after it hit the target 3. You can close those one here, and but we stay open. You cannot make a time right now, because if we contact you and you're not around, that's very fine. We take somebody else, and then when you are back, then we are back. Then we take you out. Okay, look, this one here has closed on a $700 trade, and took it before even it hit your trend and stop, because now we are about to change direction on the ES. So the auto trade override your trailing stop, which is very nice. You can override it. You can disarm the auto trade, and you can keep it on if you want to. You can override your auto trade, but why bother it? Let it be, and we'll see how things goes with this one here. I respect that, Gary Lentz. We have two. We have 3 Garys. I respect that, Gary. It is whether you are taking the auto trade or you are. I mean, it is okay to use the auto trade on the fib lines, and take a manual trade. Is very fine too, And the signal is a signal. You can use automated ATM, or you can do it manually. That's fine. The mass is there. The calculation is there. You cannot go wrong. One of the things is, we don't want the trader to make decisions anymore, because we learned for the last 10 years, when you leave the trader in charge, he's gonna screw up somewhere, especially new trader, not an old trader like Gary, the other Gary. The guy, this one here, I'm not worried about him. He's been around for 30 years. He knows better. But for the new guy, always he has the tendency to make mistakes, and it is normal. It's not normal not to make mistakes. So we don't anymore want to tell the trader if those conditions met, you take a trade. It fell because this guy cannot read those conditions. Like what you see, 99% they want to teach the traders when A and B and C and plus and and then you take a trade. This is out in the air. It can go either or either direction, and this is not the way for the traders to learn how to trade based on imaginary numbers. A trader needs solid numbers on the chart telling him here where you need to go in and here where you need to exit. And then, the details in the devil. Then when you have the fib lines in between, this is where you say, okay, look at this one. Come into the fib line, come in here. It is his call to close it or not. So this is for him to pick up, and then he can pick up those trades. But the decision to enter the market is no longer up to the trader, because if we leave it up to the trader, he's going to screw it up. He's going 100%. 100%. After 10 years being with the public, it was a total different education. A total different education. Because you will get, it takes one apple, one bad apple to ruin 100 apple and ruin all your years of hard work. One bad apple. So one guy has no clue what he's doing. He can ruin everything you have done for the last 10 years. So we try to avoid that, but nevertheless, it will be always somebody, one bad apple, gonna ruin everyone's life. Vito, if you right click on the chart, you will find, if you right click on the strategy, you will find where you need to put your email, sir. Oh, do we have a new signal? Bye. Did anyone see the signal? I'm sorry, I was busy. It is over. We closing those on the ES. We are done with those. Oh, thank you. We have a buy on the gold. Okay, thank you, sir. But I think we have a buy also on the Russell because it was short, and now we have a buy. Be careful with the Russell. We have the true average price is 1567 here. Oh, thank you, Gary. Okay, we just had a new signal on the Russell. All right. Look at this one, guys. It doesn't matter about money. You're gonna win some. You're gonna lose some. If you notice how this T7 closed that position before it happened, and if you can see on the second bar, close that position and overwrite your trailing stop. So we have a lot to cover on Monday with that auto trade, and because you need to learn how how things works in order for you to activate it. Do we have any more trades somewhere? On the normal swing trading, this one here took one trade, 3 minutes. The YM, three, all of them daily target 500. But if the market going to your direction, is going to stay, and until it's done. And this is exactly what happened. Uh, the daily target is 500, but if the market is trending, the auto trade is coming to your direction, it's going to stay on that trade. On the NASDAQ, also 500, but the minute it changed direction, it closed, which you can see there is a little volatility. So closed at 690. On the DAX, all of them 3 minutes. Okay. On the 3 minutes, daily target 500, nailed 874. So if the market going to your direction, is going to stay on that trade. If the market is going the opposite direction, it's gonna the CL start going. I don't remember when we had the last. And there is a new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond buy, as you see. Yeah, Jim, there is no target 4. There is only 3, Jim. And if you notice, nothing has happened on the Nasdaq after the target 3 happened. You know, and today is a Friday, and right now it is 10:58. And look at this. Nothing happened on the once it hit the. Look at this. Look, look. That's the end of the line. There is no target 4 or 5. And I told you, once you hit the target. Okay, so this is done. And on the CL, where is those targets? They are way down there, the targets. I'm not sure about that CL. The CL, I think, is going straight to the target. The target is 56.72. Look at this baby. On the ES, 1, 2, 3 trades, and the auto trade overwrite your trailing stop and took that trade, and now start taking a new trade once this market changed direction. And we will show you how you can optimize this one here on Monday. Hopefully we can cover all of it on Monday. We have so many charts, but I think we had a buy signal on the YM. We do. On the YM, you can put a limited order on the YM. 67.93 limited order, 69.73 limited order on the YM. $67.93 limited order. We don't need to be dragged on this trade. It's the same entry, 67.93 as an entry on the YM. Limited order. We need to close those because now the markets start turning around. Yes, Jim, but I don't know how long we can keep doing this on the YouTube for free. But we'll see. We need to close this ES. It's done, overdue, and do you remember, guys? We told you once we hit the target 3, the market is gonna go sideways for half an hour. Okay, welcome to trading. Gary, you're talking about taking a manual trade. It just stay with me for a few minutes. I want to show you some trick you can do without banging your head through the wall, because we have teach how to do the reversal. But I'm gonna be showing you a nice trick where we're not going to get the full look. We don't know when, but the market spikes once a day. Okay. We don't know if it's going to be at 9:25. We don't know if it's going to be at 9:30. We don't know if it's going to be half an hour before closing time. Normally, the market is going to spike once a day. Okay. Normally. And the first advantage we are doing, we are taking the signals where this market should be taken at an entry. Now, on this short trade, we had the 288.25, 46 ticks into the profit. That's very fine. Now, on the way up, now we have the advantage to start picking up a new trade. And this is exactly what this new Autotrader zone just picked up a trade and is going to, if you are close that position, now we are on the ES, we are about to go from the floor and fibs, because those are a pullback re-entry, and then we are going to have an early entry before even the signal come in, Gary. So this is an advantage where you're going to be able to take it from the bottom, and once you close your bottom, when you close the downtrend direction, you have the other system is going to pick up an early prediction where we need to enter the market, or where we are going to reverse this market. So this is where they start lining up together and copy the trades from those, if you are interested in a manual trade. Because the market always sneak out on us, always sneak right under our nose. Before you know it, it is 200 ticks plus, and you are looking at it, and it slip right under your hand, and which we all have experienced that. So we are going to close now the straight, okay, and we're gonna pick up the other trade from the Thank you, Gary. Gary sent a message. Everything makes perfect sense. Good stuff all the way around. Thank you, sir. Also, you are a good trader. You are a good customer. The only bad customer we have is this guy, this Italian guy, Vito. But where is he? We had he had a flu last week, so we had a nice couple of quiet days, but now he's back kicking again. Oh, there he is. Let me see what you're trying to do. Exactly, Vito. Right there. You put the email. Yes, sir. And then restart your Ninja. So we are about one tick away from closing this ES trade. And, we told you once you hit the target 3, it's going to be sideways for half an hour. And this is exactly what happened. So now we are closing that position. Look at this one, Gary. We close that position, and now the other one is picking up. There we go. You maximize your profit to the downside, and now we are going exactly where we need to go. Then on this one here, you can milk it all the way up, or we can wait till we get a new signal on the market analyzer, but don't add contracts. So now there is another option. If you miss that trade, we can always wait on the signal entry, which is coming right now. It's coming right now. There we go, guys. This is the other auto trade, a new signal, buy 78.25, target 84.25. Welcome to trading. So this one here picked it up, and this one here, a new signal. Now we need the Nasdaq to give us a new signal, right? There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. So now we are done with this one. Right on the YM. Be careful with the YM. We have a re-entry at 6805. Be careful with this one. Now we are waiting on the Nasdaq, and it's not just trading. Is once you start comprehend the trick and this one here, Gary, uh, it become enjoyable, and this is what we need: enjoyable trading. Not to be miserable when you're trading, depressed. A new signal on the DAX by 36.5. I'm not sure who wanted to be on the DAX on a Friday, but our job to tell you there is a new signal on the DAX, and 560. Now on the T7, the new auto trade, we picked up a beautiful ride on the way down. The auto trade took over, close you. And then when the market stayed away from the chop and we entered the market at 977.25, and now we are going to this direction up. I love it. Now, if you ask me, should I trade the T7 or should I trade that system here? I say, if you are looking for a long haul investment, if you are looking to change career, if you are looking something permanent where you call off your daily job, you're not going to be able calling off your daily job. Where you call off your daily job yet? What, the iPhone can be activated also? Oh, thank you. Okay. So if you are auto trading, that kind of auto trade, keep your job, because when the market is moving, you will be making tons of money. You are at the mercy of the market. When the market is moving, you will be making money. When the market is not moving, you will be losing money. That kind of auto trades, no matter where you purchase it from, is the same story. If you want to call a career, you want to change your job, I'm saying it the way it is, guys. You cannot change career based on mechanical auto trade and no human intervention. You cannot do that, because the best is to auto trade with a human managing the trades. So the best things what I have found out in the last 10 years being in the public, you let the auto trade take the trade and you manage. Okay. You let the auto trade do the calculation and give you perfect entry. And then I can manage the trade. Why? Because sometimes in between those two lines, you know what? I have a strong feeling this market is done to the downside. You know what? There is no indicator for that. You know what? I have a strong feeling this market is overdone to the long side. Those feelings mean something in the trading. As an example, we had a beautiful ride on the ES to the downside, and now that auto trade took a long trade to the upper up direction, and when we made money on the way down, and now we are using a different system to make money on the way up. So there is those fine line when we combine math, automated trade, human knowledge, then I can say you call it a career. By just clicking on a normal auto trade, you have no career here. What you have, you have a jackpot. You know, one day in your hand, one day in the other hand. You are not stable. Even if the auto trade make 1 week profit, no lose on trade because the market is moving. You know, of course, there is a disaster auto trades out there. I'm not gonna say every auto trade is good. There is a lot of auto trades out there where they cannot be on one type of time frame. One day they show you minute, the other day range, the other day Renko because they have no stability. What we are doing every day here, if you go on the videos, we show the 3 minutes, only 3 minutes. We don't use all those different time frame. So on this kind of auto trade, you cannot call yourself a trader and turn on an auto trade because if this how you think it is a career, then on Monday morning there is nobody go to work. You know, and then you get up in the morning and all the supermarkets, the garbage man, the postman, all of them sitting and automated to trade in. Why they need to go to work? The reality is in the trading is much more than that. You know, it is very nice to use an auto trade when you know you need when you know when to use it, what time you need to use it, when needs to be used. But if you are really the story of my life, which we get hundreds of email, Sam, I want to change career. Yeah, but I'm emotionally disturbed. I cannot touch the chart. Then get yourself a different job. You know, or if a guy wanted to buy an auto trade because he want to divorce his wife, don't come to me. Go get yourself a job. You know, and all those nonsense stories we get on the email, or a guy he have a retarded son, he wanted to secure his future before he dies, he want to buy him an auto trade, and I don't know which one is retarded, if the son or the father is more retarded to buy his son an auto trade before he dies to secure his future. So all those nonsense comments does not fit the reality of trading, and I'm saying it the way it is. Trading, it is a little bit hard at the beginning, but then you eat the fruit later, you know. And combining a human knowledge with math, then you can call yourself a career. But you cannot call yourself a trader because you know how to activate that chart. You know, there's a big difference between an autopilot, you know how to turn on an autopilot on an airplane, and you actually know how to fly an airplane. You know, here is the question for you. If I show you where is the autopilot on an airplane, which the airplane right now can take off and land by itself without any pilot. Another question: would you take an off an airplane with an airplane there is no pilot in there? Or if I show you where is the autopilot on an airplane, would you put your family in there and take off base because you know where's the knob for the auto trade, for the autopilot? No, you will not fly. The same thing here. If you want to use a real money and you don't know how to fly in the plane, you're gonna crash, guaranteed. If it's not today, tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, next year, next week, next month. And here's the problem: you don't know the basic knowledge of the market. My aim to be in the public here for free, not to be criticized. I'm trying to say it the way it is because I'm sure right now, at the end of the day, there is a lot of Hollywood movies coming out, and they say, here, we made $1,000 here on a Renko bar. We use the 2,000 here. We made 3,000 here. And this is a wrong message to the trader. If they are good, come here live on the YouTube. Show us when the system in action. And the worst things it is, the market is, those new traders are biting that. When they see an auto trade, a guy come in at the end of the day showing 2,000 here, 3,000 here, 5,000 here, they think this is how the auto trades works, and they don't. Because this guy is showing you today a Renko, tomorrow range, the day after a line break, the other day is a different kind of Renko bar because there is no stability in the system. This is a myth. The reality is probably there is 200 chart and 3 chart made it and the other 97 did not make it. If you wanted to really call a career, guys, we are not here. We are very comfortable with ourselves. We have enough customers to take care of our family. We have enough money. We have enough savings. We have enough. 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 We have eno to keep us busy for many years. So we can afford to say it the way it is, whether you dismiss it or brush it off, or because I talk a lot, whatever you want. What we are trying here, the whole purpose in here, two things for the YouTube life: to show consistency to the public, what kind of systems we have, you know, and the third things is to show those new traders the difference between the reality and a myth, and what you see, what you get. We've had a bad days in here, we have a good days in here, and we show all of it. As you see here now on the new auto trade, is a $350. This is very nice trade. What about if you're gonna turn on that auto trade on Sunday evening? Does it make money? No, it does not make money on Sunday. If you turn on that auto trade on Sunday evening, which we have been telling the traders not to do that, on Monday or on Sunday evening, if you turn on that auto trade, you will be in a whole $350. So what works during the trading hours does not work in the Globex. What time we need to start the auto trade? Is this market moving before we start the auto trade? 90% of the traders, they turn on the auto trade without looking at the market movement. You don't look at the market movement, then you have no right to complain what kind of money is going to spit out for you that auto trade, whether it's down or plus. So this is a reality that you need to understand when and how in management. And patient, this is the, then you want to change career, this is the direction to change a career. We say it the way it is, guys. And we've been doing this for many years. It's not something new, and uh, and it is not a sell pitch. This one, actually, what we are saying, this encourage people, and I prefer for this guy to be disencouraged than to go ahead and thinking by buying an auto trade, call himself a trader. Okay, we are gonna sit on the line on the side, and we are. It is 11:22. So we try to see if we can get you new signal, guys. Stand by. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. I don't know. Sounds like you're from. Thank you for your comment, sir. This is not even a customer of ours. He must be. I don't know. I don't. I have no clue who is. But thank you for your comment, sir. Um, and try to get as much as you can, Peter, because I mean this cannot be less forever. Be in life. But if we can nail one or two traders, get the reality, even if they brush us off, and go buy a product from those Hollywood pre-made movie at the end of the day, that's very fine with me. But then they know 6 months later that they made a mistake. That's fine. Or 2 months later, or 2 days later, you know. But this is a reality here, and don't think, Peter, everybody make money every day. There is nothing. There is no trader can make money every day. No trader can make money every day. The things is the most important is to understand management and patient. Patient. It is number one discipline. You cannot be on the gambling table every single day and make money. You cannot. This is gambling. You know, you cannot be sitting on a jack every day and nail it. So we have to sit down on the side and wait. When we see the doors open, we take our trades and leave. But you cannot be sitting day in and a day out and thinking that you can start at 8 o'clock and take a trade at 8 o'clock. Sometimes the first trade comes around 9 o'clock. Sometimes the first trade come around 10 o'clock. You know, once we see an opportunity and a door open, this is where we jump, we get our money and leave, not continue sitting on the table pushing our luck. If you are auto trading, you did very nice on the way down. You did very nice one more trade. Call it off because the habit in the market. Once this market spike once this market spike once, there is nothing left, and this is exactly we closed the trade on the way down with the ES with a on two trade over 1500, and then we have another the other auto trade or the fib line took another trade here, and this is it for the ES. There is nothing we can do, and it took that trade and it did very well. So on the signal, the one we called for you made 250, but we have on the other auto trade, we called it earlier for you, way early at 77 level, and it did extremely well. This is the traders got the zone today. I want to know on you guys, the ones have activated the zone, the new zone, automated the trade. I would like to know. Uh, 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 I would like to know if there's anyone turn on the zone today, and I want to know. Send me picture of your trade if you run in the new auto trade, the zone auto trade. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, we are going up in the same direction. There is nothing. Let me see the Nasdaq. Do we have a Nasdaq here trade? Yes, we have a Nasdaq trade. And I'm sorry. Uh, all the new signals, they come here on the first column. You follow this. I don't have to call any trade for you. It's right there. When it says a new signal, a new signal. As an example, I told you on the DAX, I saw it. It was a new signal. Buy, you are 2031 ticks. And we got the signals on the NASDAQ, YM, Russell, ES, all of them going in the same direction. So I don't know where to put this one, but this is 2ES here. I don't know where to put everything, you know, but let's try that. Oh, Peter, you are my customer. I did not. I'm sorry, Peter. I did not know you were my customer. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Peter. Czechoslovakia, Peter. Okay. So Gary, did you see how we picked up an early trade on the ES? And what is nice about it, your target is right there, 84.25. We know there is a pullback, but your target is 84.50. What it says, 84.25. And 84 is very fine with 84 level. This is very fine. Luna. Okay, that's good. This is a sim account, but that's good. She learned it. She just got it today. And and do you have the same? Do you have the same trade? This is a YM. Oh, you took a YM. Oh yeah. Look, Luna, it's the same trade. I think I have on the one. Do I have a YM? No, I don't have a YM. You do. I didn't activate the YM. Um, she's trying it on a sim. That's on a sim, isn't it? I think it's on a sim. Uh, but she learned it, and she is normally a trader. She never auto trade, and this is very impressive. This is probably her first time using auto trade. She's very good as uh, a manual trader, and this is very good. I love. You made a mistake with your trailing stop. As you see, you have it above the uh, the the line and should be under the line, Luna, because this line here, it was a resistance, now become a support. So if this market on a different trade goes down, so this is the support line 68.10. So the trailing stop should be below the 68.10, should be 68.9. So this way you stay to the target. And then on the target, we have a target at 851, but also we have given you could be potential to the 859. Then you just take the needle right below the 59, and then we put it at 58. Or if you want it, you can hit it to the target and call it off. So this one tick below or above, it is more important than your trading, because we know when it comes back, this has become a support line. And if you wanted to expand your trade, this is a beautiful. It's gonna expand your trade on those one here. Very good. Oké, jag ska klar om 10 minuter. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Um, Thank you, sir. This is another comment from one of our. This is one of our traders. Thank you, sir. Super, Jigor. Very nice. And like what I told you guys, the minute you get it, just go ahead and put it on. Very nice trade. What you are trading, Jigor? The ES. How much you have on the ES? Like me, in it? Okay, very fine. Also, guys, try 1 minute and 3 minutes. See which one you like the most. 1 minute and 3 minutes. It's not that hard. They're both the same entry, but um, I don't know. But try go on a 1 minute and a 3 minutes and see. The 3 minutes can clean a lot of noises, So, but every single person has got the zone today, nailed money without even trading. This is very impressive. And what is nice about it, they just turn it on. That's it. Very nice. No optimization, none of this. Very nice. Another success, automated trade. Peter, anyone have the zone subscription, have the full package, you're eligible for it. And if you do have them, shoot an email to the support team, and that will activate your license. You send them your license, your PayPal email. They need to confirm your customer and all this. But today I have a date with my daughter on a lunch, and I look forward to go for a lunch with my daughter and quality time, father and daughter. No, we get along very fine. We get along very fine. Um, she's a good girl. She loves to read books. The other one is just the boy is just he's a very 6 foot tall and blue eyes. The boy is just loose on the girls. He has no integration reading a book, but the girl is a very good girl and she's very well educated. She like books. She like to read. I mean, it's amazing, brother and sister, but the opposite. They're both. And when we go on a holiday, that boy can get lost with the girls. Immediately, they take him away. Uh, she's a conservative one, and I like that. Yeah, but you cannot control them. They're both adults. Absolutely, Carmen. They are two east and west. Look, guys, if they look at the Nasdaq is look, Luna. If you are on a trade, not this one, but if you are on a trade and you want to stay on the trend, if you we look at this Nasdaq, Luna, you have the re-entry point at 78.2025. So we know plus supported by a lot of support. So if we are a trend stop and you came in positions like this, I would prefer to take it a little bit under, because this is just a pullback. It's not a reversal, and this way we can stay into the line. And the same thing here on this one here. Let me see if there's any other condition here. And then we give you those floor and fibs, Zhigorov. Then on those floor and fibs, if you don't have a basic line or something, you can use your trailing stop below the floor and fibs as well. They are extremely accurate, and they're good. So you can do both of direction. And as you see here, the floor and fibs as well is holding the 68.35. So it's all between the lines, should be okay. Your grandson is gonna get two ice creams. Well, too bad the ice cream days for my children are gone long time ago. But they're expensive as hell. But again, guys, tomorrow we all gonna be online to help everyone. It's very important by Monday everybody have all the updates, because we are coming closer to the summer break, and it is very important for everyone to be ready. And now the auto trade not just closed the ES on the way up. Now it gives us another short trade on the ES, and there we go, Zhigorov. You're enjoying both of direction. So this is, I mean, you're gonna have some losing trades, but they're gonna be very rare on this. It is really success auto trade, and the beauty about it is giving you an indication. If you are using the signal entry, you don't know where to exit, and you see this little one took the opposite direction. Maybe you want to call off this one if you want to. So you can use that information, or if you have a two different account, uh, you can be using two different entry, and both can make money. So it's up to you how you want to play the game on this one. Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure serving every one of you this week. Um, I will not be responding to any Skype messages. I have a date with my daughter for lunch, and I will respond after lunch. And tomorrow we are going to be all of us online Eastern time to support you, and we can support mornings. I prefer mornings because also everybody start getting lost on after lunch. So we're gonna be very busy tomorrow on a support line, and Monday is the webinar at 10 o'clock. I prefer for you to come earlier to cover some of the stuff, or somebody have a question, so we can cover it. It is very important every trader get the updates, get on a full speed, so we can when the summer break comes in, everybody is can survive 4 days without us. Okay, I want to say it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Wish you a very, very pleasant weekend. Bye for now.